Hey guys, Donnie RightSide here. Bookmakers review the holiday season. Hopefully it's bringing you a lot of cheer and a lot more money in your back pocket. NFL action this Sunday, 2 best bet games. We want to take a look at one at 1 o'clock Eastern, one at 4:25 p.m. A lot still to get together on who's going to make the playoffs, who's going to win the division, and what those seedings will look like. Let's take a look at game number 1. 1 o'clock start, 4:27, 4:28. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. We know Cooper Rush is going to be the quarterback here for the Dallas Cowboys. We're still unsure of who's the quarterback going to be here for the Eagles. Probably the tipping point would be Kenny Pickett. Last week, a concussion suffered by Jalen Hurts on the road in a game against the Washington Commanders. It is rare in today's NFL that guys that get a concussion play the next week, but it's not unheard of. In the past couple weeks, we have saw a few players do that. If we're looking at the lines, open up as a 10.5-point favorite towards the Philadelphia Eagles. Has dipped between 8.5 and 9.5, depending on where you're shopping. 45.5 total. That's now down to 41.5. The Dallas Cowboys have made it known they're going to play to win the rest of the season, even though they're officially knocked out of the playoffs, which is interesting because it ruins your draft position. But if we are looking at the Eagles, even if Jalen Hurts did start, rainy conditions in Philadelphia and winds sustained above 10 miles per hour could be a little bit tricky. So that's why you see that total drop from 45.5 to 41.5. But if I am looking at the side, you guys know me, I'm a Philadelphia Eagles fan. I would take the Dallas Cowboys in this game, and we're going to do that at 9.5 points. If it is Kenny Pickett, the Eagles will be looking just to survive and win that football game. If it is Jalen Hurts, still to win by double digits against a division opponent is tough to do. So we're going to go ahead and take the points with the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday getting 9.5. Game number 2, a titanic battle in the NFC North that's going to decide a lot here. The Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings. 425 kickoff rotational number, 425, 426. Love versus Darnold in this game. This line opened up as a minus 1.5 point favorite towards the Minnesota Vikings. You can still get that, but also they're getting as much as 1.5 points at different outlets. Once again, make sure you're shopping to get the best numbers possible. Looking at the total in this game, opened up at 47.5. Now we're seeing 48s to 48.5 points are expected. Just like in Philadelphia, that is outdoors. In Minnesota, it's indoors here. So dome conditions here, these two offenses should be able to get after it. If I am being honest, Minnesota to me has a lot of disrespect this season. 13-2 overall, tied for the best record in the NFC with Detroit, and they're on a collision course in Week 18 to play for all the marbles. Get the number 1 seed or not even get a home game here. But in order to get there, Minnesota must win this game against Green Bay, and I think they do that. I'm going to take the 1.5 with the Minnesota Vikings over the Green Bay Packers. Sensational Sunday of action. We'll take the points with the Dallas Cowboys at 9.5. And we'll take the points with Minnesota at home at plus 1.5. I'm Donnie RightSide for Bookmakers Review, and as always, good luck on those wagers.